Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's the Mind Reprogrammer, back again today with some useful information. Today's topic is an interesting one for me. It's about how to stop absorbing other people's energy. Now, this video has been a challenging one for me to even think about how we're gonna discuss it today, because I didn't want to scare anyone. Because one thing I've realized on the journey of realization is as you begin to come into your own awareness and you begin to meditate every day and you begin to build a daily practice, something begins to happen to you. And it's your sensitivity as a human being begins to increase. Or rather than use the word increase, you begin to become more self-aware of the energies around you. Now remember what I've said, everything is energy. So if everything is energy, what that means is that if I am energy, you, the person that's listening to this video, is energy. That means that we are in a vibrational, energetic reality. Now, if we're all in an energetic reality, what that means is that as we connect with each other, as we walk past each other, we are in relationship with each other. So that means that if you're in a place with somebody where the energy is not right, you can feel the energy, or even better, you can coalesce and become very similar with them in energy. And this is why in this video today I wanted to speak about different things we can use, different techniques that I've discovered along the way that have helped me. But first I want to start off with a story just to let you know about this energy thing. So I would say about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I've been practicing my meditation practice for a while. I've been doing it every single day, like non-stop doing it. And all of a sudden, I go to the gym with my friend. And whilst we're in the gym together, she's speaking to me about something. And as she's talking about something, I begin to kind of feel what she's feeling. And I started to get absolutely spooked out. I was like, bro, what the hell is happening to me? How am I feeling what you're feeling? And through going to counseling school and developing and learning, I began to realize that this is what you call empathy. But what I've realized about empathy is that empathy has levels to it. And when I say levels, what it means is that one can be empathetic towards somebody and feel kind of what they're feeling. Another type of empathy is when you look at somebody and you know exactly what it is they're feeling. Another level is when you look at somebody as well and immediately you begin to be able to read the information that they're displaying or their aura is showing. Now remember, one of the most important things to realize about energy is that as we are all energetic beings, we have what you call an auric field. Now this is, for some people might believe this, some people might not, but I'm a big fan of everybody having an auric field because I've been able to see it sometimes when I look at people. And I know this video is a bit out there today, but I have to be honest with you guys, do you know what I mean? So as I'm saying, everybody has an auric field. Now if everybody has an auric field, that means that your aura is interacting with other people's aura. And if both auras are both interacting with each other, that means that you can begin to pick up energies which may not be yours or may not necessarily serve you. So I've recently started work in a very interesting establishment. And in this establishment, there's a lot of individuals that society put there because they're not behaving according to the norms of our society. So I'm working in a custodial environment. And in this environment, what I realized was I went to work the first day I ever went there, all excited, like, come on, let's do this. And I walk into the place and energetically, my whole entire being felt like it was consumed in a vibrational pot. Like I felt like I had got eaten up energetically. I could not explain it. I was so unsettled, so uncentered. And I kept asking myself that question, can I do this for the long term? Because I'd never been in an environment before where energetically I got battered. And I've been practicing my meditation for a while. I went in there all geared and armored up knowing that, yeah, it's going to be energetically different or energetically a challenge, but I was not expecting what happened. So when I came back home, I had to sit down and I had to begin to work with different techniques and modalities that I use when I'm working energetically. And in this video today, I'm going to show you a few things that I use to work when it comes to clearing my energy, cleaning my space, keeping me all nice and centered, I would say. So the first thing I want to introduce to you guys is this. This is my best friend. It's called Petal Tone Essences. I discovered this essence thing when I did a quantum hair analysis. And in the quantum hair analysis, the machine that did the report brought up a few different things that I should focus on, different things I should use. And it introduced this idea of Petal Tone Essences. The guy that makes these essences, absolutely amazing. I would recommend these essences to anybody. How these essences work is the individual that makes them, very similar to Bach Remedies. He understands different frequencies of flowers, and he's been able to evaporate the energies or extract the energies of the flowers, put it inside of a bottle, and you're able to use this whenever you feel a bit unsettled. This specific one that I'm holding in my hand is Astral Clear, and I swear by this. Every morning when I finish my meditation practice, it's the first thing that I use. I just put it around my aura, clear all the energies of the night before, so we can start the day off as good as possible. The second thing that I've also worked with as well is, this is called Rapé. Rapé is a South American tobacco. But rather than us in the Western land who smoke tobacco, they use tobacco in a very sacred way. And they see tobacco to be a spirit, a grandfather spirit. And it's a very powerful plant. And once you begin to work rapé, you have what they call a conrepi, and you blow it up both nostrils, and it immediately opens all your channels, clears all your chakras, clears all your energies, grounds you and anchors you to the ground, and absolutely makes you feel amazing. Another thing that I've realized as well on the journey that's helped me as well, sage. This is a little bit of sage I got left. Sage as well is a Native American plant, and you burn it. And when you burn it, it cleans the air. And it's even known on a scientific level that it has antimicrobial properties, and you can use it to clean the whole entire room. But I use it when I have a hard day at work and I just want to smudge my aura, cleanse myself, get myself feeling back to 100. Another thing as well that I've got here is some Palo Santo. This as well is a tree bark with different properties that's also known for cleaning the air, cleaning your vibration, cleaning your aura. And the last one, which I was not sure if I wanted to introduce, is a card that I've been working with. There's another YouTuber that I stumbled upon a few years ago. His name is called Brad Jones, and he works with different types of energies. And he created a healing deck of cards, and his cards, I can't lie, on a sensitive level, vibrational level, these cards work. This card here is the Aura Releaser, and technically you just look at the card for about 30 seconds to a minute, and you feel a palpable shift in your energy and in your aura. Now, this is interesting for me because I never thought that I would get to that point where I would share with you guys different things that I've used in the past to clear my energy. I forgot there's one more thing as well. Crystals. That's another thing that in the past that I've played with to try and just work with different energies. This is a harmonic protector by a woman called Carol Croft, who is another quite energetic empath, very sensitive to energies. And she created something that some people believe in or not is called Orgonite, which has the capacity to be able to transmute negative energy to positive energy. And she made that. And you can see, for a long time, I believed all this stuff was, it's not, I didn't believe it wasn't real, but I just wasn't sure if it was possible for one person to feel so much energy. But I am telling you, all of these things here, at least on a weekly basis, they will come out. Because I've realized that as a human being who is in an energetic reality, you cannot stop absorbing energy. So forget that level. You cannot stop it. You have to learn how to control it, You have to learn how to be in relationship with different types of energies. And for me, I've realized that part of going out into this world, part of shining your light, part of doing your dharma is coming into contact with individuals whose energies, unfortunately, is not conducive to yours. You see, I work as a therapist as well, and whilst I'm working with my clients at times, I feel their energy. I go inside of the gutter with them, and I sit down there with them, and I take it on, and I feel that part of my role as a being is to know how to clean my energy, how to look after it. You see, if you're going to clean your body, you best be cleaning your energy every day. You see, another thing as well that I've used in the past, and I still use quite regularly, visualization. Now, visualization for me is a hit and miss. Some people visualize a rainbow, some people visualize a cloth, some people visualize different things. And what I specifically use when I want to do a visualization to cleanse my aura is the violet light. On the ultraviolet scale, violet is one of the most powerfulest colors. And I stumbled across it when I was reading a book. And I was in a meditation, I finished my meditation, and I just visualized just violet fire burning. And I just jump in that fire, and I feel my whole entire being, my whole entire energy begin to shift. And the last thing that I use to clear my aura, which is going to be quite interesting to you, is a good old-fashioned shower. Nothing beats a shower. After I've come back from work, I don't know if my mind and my aura and my being understands that having a shower signifies being clean. But one thing I've realized recently after coming back from work or coming back from anywhere that's made me feel a bit unsettled or I've lost my center is a good old shower. All of these things, for me personally, has taught me how to become aware of myself. You see, all of us as human beings pick up different energies. It's just how sensitive are you to be able to recognize that you are picking up other people's energy. You see, one thing we need to realize with energy is that sometimes you might go to work, you might start to feel a bit down, and then you come home and you immediately have an outburst or you have an argument. Sometimes you need to be aware within yourself. Is it that you are feeling unsettled, or is it that you're bringing home the energetic debris that you've carried all day? You see, I'm a big believer of looking after yourself emotionally, looking after yourself spiritually, looking after yourself physically, and looking after yourself energetically. Another two things that just come to mind as well as I wrap up the video: grounding, taking off my shoes, getting on some grass, standing on actual grass or the ground, not concrete, the ground, feeling the whole entire energies begin to fall down. If there's a tree that's next to you, you can kind of visualize your energy going into the ground, going through a tree and coming back down. You see, these are all different techniques, and also physical exercise and yoga. Movement is really important when we're working with energies. I found that when I'm in some good yoga classes that are really moving my body and I'm really aware of what's happening inside of my internal processes, I'm completely able to shift the energy. This is a completely different video for me. In videos, I'm usually teaching or I'm usually sharing. In this video, I wanted to switch it up a bit and give us some tips and some techniques that I've been using. I'm going to put in the comment box different places that I get my sources of P2-tone essences RAP. I feel it's important for us to keep the integrity of these things when we're using it. So please, if you are going to work with any of these things, do your own research, read into how it works, and respect it most of all. And the most important thing as well, pray. Use prayer. You know, I pray in Divine God's white light of protection, and specifically Divine God's white light of protection. I use that because I know that, first of all, God is everything, as I've said. Divine God is the highest principle of the divine, which I like to work with. And the white light signifies purity. So all of these are different things that I've shared today. I know this video is a bit all over the place with information. Take which one works for you. But I found that using all of these things in different ways, using all of these things at different times, allows me to feel centered within myself, which is why I'm able to share with you guys on camera. Because trust me, if I was getting eaten up energetically, I would not have the strength and the power to be able to come and share this with you guys. So thank you so much for today's video. If you've gained anything or you've used any of the things in the video, put a comment down. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It means so much. And have an amazing day. Thank you so much.